Right, hi friends. One of my favourite starters that I've ever eaten is oxtail served in a Yorkshire pudding on a bed of finely chopped onion, and it is absolutely beautiful and it's well worth having a go at. I've tried to do this video 3 times on both of my channels and I always mess the video up because it's a bit finicky as this, but you'll enjoy it. This is oxtail. Look at all that amazing meat. This is one of the tastiest bits of meat you'll ever get. It's got all this lovely fat. Basically all you do, put it into a pan, pour over a load of thick beef gravy, put the lid on and keep it on a low heat. Oh, I'm putting it on now. It's just coming up to 12 noon. I'm going to leave it on all day. I'm going to switch it off as I go to bed and I'm going to reheat it in the morning and you'll see that all of this lovely meat has gone apart from it, and then we'll look at the next step. Right, morning friends. It's just gone 9 AM, so this bunch of oxtail has had about 21 hours. You can see it's all fallen apart. All the bones have come out of it. Look, there's the bones. I'm now going to switch to just some clips with a voiceover for the next few bits, just to keep it short and sweet. Right, so what you want to do, pour all of the mixture into a sieve so that all the liquid goes away. And what you'll find, you can go through it, you can get all these little bits of bone. You know, there's obviously a lot of bone in it. Go through it. I very much recommend going through it with a fork because you'll hear the tap of the bone on the end of the metal fork. After a few minutes, you'll be able to get all of this stuff out. You'll find a few bits of sort of, you know, like the fatty outer layer. If it hasn't broken down into the gravy, take it out. Anything that you don't think is going to be appealing to eat, just take out. It's really simple. Then bang it back into the pan with the original gravy. I've actually added another pint of gravy into that. Cook it for about an hour or so, and then re-sieve it. Basically, you want to just be leaving it so you've got a moist chunk of meat, a moist mush of meat, if you want. Bit like this. After you've done that, let it cool for at least an hour so it's totally cold. You want to set it up into a piece of cling film or Glad wrap or Saran wrap, depending where you live, and then form it into a sausage. Yes, I know it looks like a massive turd, which it does, but trust me, it tastes incredible. So just wrap it up into your cling film. What you want to do, grip both ends of it, twist it on top of a work surface, and it tightens, it does. It really forms a compact sausage-style turd-like thing. Then when you've done that, you want to put it into the fridge for a good hour or so, and then it'll really, really become good and solid and firm. For the onions, I've just done this real quick. This is just how I cut them, basically to end up with a very, very finely diced onion. I do a load of cuts across the onion, then turn it, cut 90 degrees to that cut, and you end up with what are just perfect little diced onions. And now we'll go with the proper video. Bye-bye, friends. Check out milfinator. Right, friends, normal service is now resumed. I hope we didn't mind the voiceover bit, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Right, so I've finally chopped this onion, as you've just seen. So about half an hour before you are ready to serve this meal, get your onions. I go with about half an onion per Yorkshire pudding. I'm going to put maybe 2 tablespoons of oil in and a pretty unhealthy amount of salt. About that much. Saxo, hi cough. I'm going to now leave that on a low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to put some of the lovely beef gravy in with it. We'll catch up then. Right, so when you've softened down your onions, just pour in about, I don't know, what's that, half a cup. About half a cup of that beautiful, beautiful beef gravy. And then just put the lid back on and leave that sat now until everything's ready. Right, so here we are. Let's unwrap one of these giant turds. Well, they do look like it, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, what we do, get a sharp knife and whatever thickness, whatever length you want to cut it at, cut it, and then use that as a template for the rest of them so they all look the same. Jack, stop it. Right, so what you want to do, get just any oven tray, oil it first, just to try to prevent it sticking, it probably still will, and then just sit them upright until you've got them in there. Pop them in the oven for about 6-7 minutes at about 200 degrees centigrade, so about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll go with it when we get them out. Right, friends, and that's what you're looking at. that is the oxtail. You want to get your Yorkshire pudding. We've got this wonderful, wonderful caramelised, beautiful, beautiful slow cooked onion. You want about 3 tablespoons in there, into the large Yorkshire pudding. And then get your oxtail. On top of that, you want to put a pouring of this incredibly intense gravy. This is just a starter, remember, friends. And there we have what is about the tastiest starter I've ever had. Let's go into it. I'll just cut straight in. I'm about to burn myself to pieces, I know, but I'm going to do it. Get the camera. Man. Right, I know it's 24 hours to make what is that. But it's worth doing, friends. The taste, the flavour, everything you're going to get from it is absolutely incredible. Bang them onto a Yorkshire pudding, smother them in gravy. This is the tastiest starter I've ever had. And I'm going to put this on YouTube because I've tried to do it 3 times before, and if it don't work this time, I don't really care. Just have a go at it. It's easy, cheap, tasty, beautiful. Bye-bye, friends. Or you can serve it as a main course as well, which is what we're having it as for today. Check out the description on this one, friends, because I'll leave the link to how to make the Yorkshire puddings in the description, and also a little tidbit about coronavirus that milfinator has found. It's interesting. Bye-bye, friends.